I hoped to do a really good video today. I was going to do it tonight after work. However, I got a phone call earlier that they're asking me to do a double tomorrow, which means I'm going to work from 6 a.m. until 10 or 10:30 p.m. And I'm doing the same thing on Thursday, which is kind of a bummer, but it's going to mean a really awesome paycheck, and I can pay for my new lasered eyes, which is awesome, by the way. So great. I love it. But anyway, yeah, so I apologize for not doing a video last week. I was just tired after my interview, and my interview, by the way, it went really well. I'm supposed to hear about my job this week, and but anyway, I just wasn't feeling doing a half-assed video, and I promised that I'd do a really good video this week, and then work kind of took over. But yeah, I guess I can't complain because it's making money and not always a bad thing. So, like I said, I had the interview. I'll hear about my job this week. I hope I get it. If I don't, I'm not going to be super bummed because I think there's a lot more opportunities out there for me still. So, I will see. I'm just thankful to have a job at all. Went back last weekend for the nuptials of Chelsea and Tyler, and it was really fun. Really gorgeous wedding, really fun reception. I went home to see my mother. Hi, Mother. She watches these videos sometimes. Hi, Mom. And it was a good trip home. It's funny how you have a unique car. And I think, actually, if I had any car, I think people would still notice me, but I wasn't home for 2 hours, and I got a text from one of my former friends asking what I'm doing home. And it's just kind of a reminder of the reality of small towns, so it was kind of interesting. I kind of wanted to be anonymous this weekend, and it didn't really work so much, but that's alright. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. It's going to be a week full of work and not a lot of anything else. So I'm going to come up with something really exciting to tell you next week, so stay tuned. In response to your video, though, Andrea, it was interesting because I really don't like having my phone on overnight because I prefer to just get my sleep, get my me time, and not have to worry about people calling me. However, so I put my phone on silent last night. I wake up and I have all these messages, one being from work, calling to see if I can work tomorrow, and it's just stressful because I really like to disconnect, but at the same time I realize that this thing kind of does control me because it's the only method of contacting me anymore. Like, if there was an emergency, this would be the only way to get a hold of me unless someone physically came to my house. So it's terrifying, actually. Yeah, I don't like having to be so dedicated to this dumb device. And I mean, yeah, I enjoy it. It's a nice luxury, but at the same time, I'd like to just disconnect. But that's not really possible because, like I said, if anything major were to happen, this is it. So, kind of scary where the world is going, and also the fact I just have this feeling that cell phones cause cancer. Like, I just have this inherent feeling that 20 years from now, there's going to be all these kids who are texting all the time and all of a sudden have brain cancer or any other sort of mutation related to the use of cell phones and technology. So, I mean, we thought that lead paint and asbestos were fine at one point, and now we realize how harmful they really are. And so I don't think any study now that says that cell phones are okay, I don't think that's really valid because we haven't been out far enough to look at the effects and done a long-term study. So, anyway, I need to go to work. I apologize for this crap-tastic video. Next week, I'd like to say it'll be better. Can't promise that. I really hope so. But I will have days off next week, and I won't be working doubles next week. So, yay, puppies. See you later.